love our next guest. You know him. He's the host of the new Jerry O Show. It's going to have a 3-week event. I'm letting him use my studio. You know, I'm a co-executive producer with it. I love Jerry O. Please say hello to Jerry O'Connell.
What's up? Oh, Wendy, you look so beautiful.
And away we go.
You look so beautiful.
And away we go. By the way, you know, I want to have dinner with you next week. I'm going to invite you over and we'll have dinner.
Man.
So?
Let me just come out and say it. This is my Oprah. And literally, I mean, not only is Wendy my Oprah, Wendy is now my Oprah because I work for Wendy. I'm her Dr. Phil. Oprah has Dr. Phil.
You're right.
I'm your Dr. Phil.
Oh my gosh.
I'm gonna talk to people about their daughters misbehaving.
No, you're not.
Cash me outside.
No. Jerry's show is going to be as silly as this show. It's going to be so good. But first, you know, you have to wear a lot of different hats, and we've talked about this. Like, you are already Hollywood. See, I came from radio where people were like, you know, they weren't really feeling, you know, like they listened, but, you know, it was difficult to try to get people to come to the show. You know what I mean? But you're already Hollywood. You have people. So make sure that you don't just rely on your booking department. You've got to book your own guests. You understand?
Well, yeah, I mean, I don't have the pull that you have. I was hoping maybe Wendy could make a few phone calls on my behalf.
I'm busy moisturizing, look. But I heard, no, Jerry's already been doing his part. You ran into DMX at the airport, and what happened was...
well, I insist...
Jerry!
What? I was on the same flight as him. He was in the front in first class. I was all the way in the back.
Right.
We were coming off the plane. I was like, Mr. Simmons, Mr. Simmons, Mr. Simmons, I have a new show, the Jerry O Show. And
did he recognize you?
Well, we were going, and finally I went, stop!
Okay.
I went, stop.
Right,
and then
drop.
I went in quick, and then of course I went, chop, shut him down, open up shop.
Yes. Look, did his entourage try to give you the elbow? Did he recognize you as Jerry O?
Well, he actually said, he went, oh, you're the one who sucked on Wendy's feet on that show, aren't you? What? You're the one, now hold on. You sucked on Wendy's feet and then you got a TV show, what?
So, but, you know, speaking of which...
I asked him to come on the show, and he was like, have Wendy call me. What?
No, because we already tried to have him on. He missed the flight. He was unaccountable, like literally, remember it was happening. Like we're live from New York and he's missing flights.
Sorry, Mr. Simmons, I'm sorry that all happened. We would love to have you on our show.
And that's another thing.
Hey, I want to say something. 10 years ago, I have 2 children. Their names are Dolly and Charlie. My wife gave birth to them. I mean,
Rebecca Romaine, you know her.
My wife is Rebecca Romaine. Like, I didn't give birth. There we go.
Oh, what a family.
Don't clap. You don't live with these 2 girls. You don't know.
Well, how old are they?
They're 10.
Oh, okay.
But they're like on an 8-year-old level. They're not the smartest.
Okay.
I'm joking, everyone. 10 years ago, my wife gave birth. I mean, I was in the room. I didn't look. I didn't, okay? But my wife went back to work after 3 months of giving birth, a lot like you did.
Right, yes.
Yeah. A lot like you did. And I was a stay-at-home dad.
Okay, a house husband.
And a little show started then called The Wendy Williams Show.
Oh.
Wendy, I gotta tell you.
Jerry.
Every day, Wendy, every day I looked forward to that hour of television.
Yeah,
every day.
A little adult time away from the kids.
And I can't believe I'm here today working for you. It's such a...
Jerry.
It's such an honor.
Thanks, Jerry. Thank you.
It's an honor.
Thank you.
I followed you for many, many years. I'm from New York.
You're from down the street.
I'm from a few blocks away.
Yes.
Yes. grew up here with the Wayans, who grew up a couple blocks away.
Yup.
They used to whoop my butt pretty good.
Yeah.
I've been working out though. I'm ready for them. No, I'm kidding. I love those guys. But
You know what I never asked you though, and we'll have dinner together next week.
I can't wait.
After the week is done, so you can, and we'll talk.
Any night I will be there. I'm gonna order the Uber Black. I'm not even gonna go Uber Pool. We're gonna go fancy, Wendy. I'm gonna spend money. I'm gonna be putting jackets over puddles.
Here's the thing. When you are a success, and you have 3 weeks to prove it, is your show, do you want it to be here in New York, or you want it to be based in LA?
Well, Wendy, because I work for you, I will go wherever you tell me to go. I do, hold on a second. I am married with children, so
And
I
they're
have
out
to.
there.
Well, I have to discuss it, of course, with my wife and stuff. I mean,
Well, you don't want to take your kids out of school. They want their own friends.
no, let's take them out of school. Come on, forget it.
Daddy's got a big paycheck now.
No, I'm very excited about the Jerry O show. We're gonna have a lot of fun. Obviously, nothing will be the same as your show.
But it'll be complimentary. Because because I would like it to be like Wendy at 10, Jerry at 11, fun, or something like that. Something like that. Like I want us to be like a thing.
Wendy, no one can be you though. Just understand.
Well, I know,
and I don't want anyone to expect anything even close to what you do. I want to say I guest hosted here.
That's why you're here.
And I want to say what Wendy does for that, what they call it, the first segment. I don't want to get too inside. The hot topic segment. No one else does that, everyone. Do you understand what I'm talking about?
Well, everybody gossips.
I've done it. I know everybody gossips, but typically it's a group of people talking and chiming in, or it's two people talking and chiming in.
Yeah.
No one with ease comes out
Jerry.
and tells you
Jerry,
what is what.
Well, that's because I don't care. And that's the first thing. You have to get out here like you don't care. If you have a little extra pounds or whatever, you don't care. Just
You look
just
amazing,
go.
and you know you do, girl.
I'm real single, Jerry.
I know. Trust me, I have my ear to the ground.
Yes. All right, back to you and your girls. So they're here with you right now. And
yeah, it's so cute. Another fun thing about doing the Jerry O show, which is going to premiere August 12th.
At 10 a.m.
right here. Is, I'm from Calabasas, that little suburb in Los Angeles.
Yes, where all the fancy rich people live.
Also known as Kardashian country. Oh, word on the street is that you were out there a few weeks ago, Wendy.
I was. Well, word on the street is that I want to move my show to LA, but that's not true.
Well,
no. I'm
you
New York
were
to
out
the
in
bone.
Calabasas. I understand that you didn't call us, but you went to go visit the more I understand.
I was
you
in your
went to
neighborhood?
You were in our neighborhood, but you were in the wealthy section. I live in the lower income part of Calabasas.
Oh, that's when you go through one gate, because I had to go through two gates.
No,
and there really is a difference in the neighborhood.
This is how rich the people are in Calabasas. It's not a gated community. There's a gated community within the gated community.
Correct.
It's crazy.
Correct.
Just to understand, my wife and I and our family, we live outside of the gated community. So I don't know if we have enough security for you to come to our house. That's okay. I'm thinking of going to Home Depot and getting a little fence and putting it around anyway. I'm gonna make my own gated community. But
here in New York, your daughters are experiencing
but it's super fun
the nitty-gritty city.
Because we all moved to the city, and my kids just see the inside of a minivan and then get dropped off at the mall.
Yes.
Want to know why we don't have a Tesla? And they're like, Dad, why aren't you as famous as Chloe?
Did you throw them in the subway?
Well,
Did you go in that hole?
Well, it's so funny because they're going to camp uptown, and I'm like, all right, girls, we got to take the subway every day. And they're like, what? Just Uber. And I'm like, we're taking the subway. This is what we're doing. So the first day the subway comes, and, and one of the cars was like, everything's crowded. I mean, on the subway, everyone's like this.
Right.
And then I saw a car, and it was a little bit empty, and I was like, oh, okay, let's go. Well, the second I got in the car, I realized why it was empty. There was a gentleman asleep on one of the benches.
A homeless man.
And my wife and my kids are like, Dad. And I was like, be cool, girls, be cool. And they were like, Dad. Anyway, the guy woke up and had to relieve himself on the train.
He urinated right there on the train?
Listen, it happened a lot. Sometimes when I sleep, I have to get up like twice a night. I get it, I'm getting older. You gotta go. When you gotta go, you gotta go. And he went, and my kids were like, Dad! Dad! And I was like, shut up, girls, be cool. And they were like, Dad, and my one daughter, and I was like, what? And she was like, I'm wearing flip-flops. And I was like, we're in New York.
Jerry.
No eye contact.
Jerry, before you go, I got you a gift.
Oh.
Special to my heart. Can I have the gift? Jerry?
Oh, Wendy, you're gonna make me cry. You're gonna make me cry, Wendy.
Here, Jerry. Once you get picked up, we're gonna finish the rest of the diamonds, okay?
Okay, all right. Hey, Wendy, I'm here for you. We watch you every day. I'm a co-host just like everybody else, and I love you so much.
Thank you,
I
Jerry.
really do. I'm so happy you're doing well.
Jerry O'Connell, everybody, The Jerry O Show premieres Monday, August 12th at 10 a.m. right here on Fox.